Hello everyone and welcome back to Paranormal Time. Today's video is all about the paranormal. Whether you are a believer or a skeptic, there is no denying that the idea of ghost spirits and other supernatural entities has captivated people for centuries. In this video, we'll be searching some of the most compelling evidence for paranormal activity, sharing some of the most chilling stories of ghostly encounters, and discussing some of the most popular theories about what lies beyond our realm of understanding. So turn off the light, grab a blanket, and get ready to explore the mysterious and often terrifying world of the paranormal time. Let's get started. Today I'm going to tell a cursed marriage story. Apology for if you see any mistake. Since childhood, a woman used to come and teach me and my younger brother Arabic. We didn't study with our mother. We were more mischievous, so when my mother went for education, she talked to a familiar aunt there and gave us employment for Arabic education. This aunt had been known to my mother for many years. Every day after finishing her household chores, the aunt would come in the afternoon to give us Arabic education, and when the Maghrib prayer was called in the evening, she would pray at our house and then sit down for teaching after Isha's prayer. While my mother went out, she used to teach every day at each person's house of ours. Although she came to give lessons everywhere else but due to some reason did not take classes at our home, even though we did not want her coming over late night. Once upon a time, long ago, she had come, but afterwards I don't know what happened that whenever he asked her to come over our lessons at our home, she refused, showing some excuse for another. She always tries returning home quickly, especially before it get too dark outside. We never knew why this happened even without compelling our full Arabic education. She stopped being an intermediary position altogether. She said that it is necessary to do various things in her own house, so cannot manage time, which led her stopping giving us Arabic education by coming over. After years, when my father saw that our learning of Arabic has stalled somewhat, he found out about this woman who had stopped teaching us under this circumstance from someone while talking with several people in mosque. One day who told him that his son gives good Arabic lessons, so he should try him instead first before anything else. Because they have daughters inside their homes, they are hesitant about letting them eat food or interact with males according their words. There is no problem reading Quranic verse in front of imam. Then keep doing it as you like because I will keep her for my children's good education. Paru's family is educated and quite respectable. This family never gets involved in trouble with anyone even though Paru's own uncle is their biggest enemy due to land related issues. After hearing what Paru's mother said, her father breathed a sigh of relief and said that he can manage it without any problem, but if they keep saying such things, then go talk to Imam yourself. The next day, Paru's father took Sadid named Imam along with him on the way back from Asr prayer. When they saw Imam for the first time, both Paru and her brother were very scared. They remained silent for the first day onwards. On the next day, during Imam arrival time, he was looking towards the jungle behind Paru's house for a moment. Paru's father noticed this and then he went forward to ask Said Imam which direction he was looking at. Imam said, towards those two graves on that side. Paru's father said, it's my parents' grave. Imam said, they need to be cleaned up. The next day, under his own responsibility, Imam cleaned up the graves with help from Paru's father. The graves were covered in weeds and not visible before cleaning them up. But after cleaning them up, they could be seen clearly when passing by again. Paru's aunt, Kanis, was staring at Said's Imam, while her brother-in-law asked him to come teach Arabic after Maghrib's prayer. One evening, for some reason, since that evening, something had been bothering him about this place since the first time he set foot in this house. On that day itself, Said Imam felt somewhat uncomfortable here. today too, as he walked around without paying attention to anything else except where he needed to go next. A foul smell that coming into his nose, repeatedly making him feel nauseous. Syed didn't say much that day but taught Arabic to Paru and his brother so that they can read Isha prayer and direct at mosque, instead having someone recite it for them every night like usual. After finishing prayer on night, Syed at dinner with Paru and talked about how everyone in their family talks almost themselves, but never says anything when outsiders are present because their family has bad reputation due to what I have done for those brothers today, which they refuse. After many stories, Imam bid farewell at all night. As he left Paru's house and walked about 20-25 steps away, Imam felt a warm breath behind his ear. He turned around it, looked, but there was nothing there. At that time, electricity was not available in anyone's house in the village except for the some distant house, where Imam could see the light from afar. Imam quickly started walk again. After a while, when he looked back towards Paru's house, he saw something terrifying: four black dogs, looking like they were barking at him, but no sound came out of their mouths. They were staring at him with intense fear in their eyes. Imam recited La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah and Ayatul Kursi and left the place immediately. For some reason, Imam did not come back the next day. On that day, Paru's mother said to her son, I don't know if this Imam has stopped coming or not. Then suddenly something occurred to Paru's mother and she asked her son, do you know that your Arabic teacher doesn't teach you Arabic? Does he feed you some jinn instead? He talks to those jinns regularly and uses them to cure various people, even though we have been talking lessons for him for so long without knowing anything about it. Paru laughed after hearing this. At night, Paru put his younger brother to sleep on the bed and then continued studying at school until one point where he fell asleep with his eyes open due to exhaustion caused by lack of sleep over several days. Meanwhile, darkness and engulfed his room as light went up abruptly, leaving only faint traces of light visible through its window sills. It was then that Paru noticed an eerie face staring intensely at him through this window curtains, which sent shivers down his spine. He screamed in terror and ran to his mother's room. As of today, this episode ends here. So there you have it, folks, a glimpse into the mysterious and often terrifying world of the paranormal time. Whether you are a believer or a skeptic, there is no denying the enduring fascination that people have with ghost spirits and other supernatural entities. We hope you enjoyed this video and that it has left you with some new insights and perspective on this intriguing topic. As always, thank you for watching and we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay healthy, stay tuned. See you in the next episode. Good night.